Let's go.
Anna Bardsley enjoys time spent in the garden. It's precious after a decade lost to gambling.
I was going often on my own, spending way more money than I meant to spend. Lots more time than I ever meant to spend. So I talk about it as having lost 10 years of my life.
The state government is hoping a raft of changes to poker machine use will help the estimated 330,000 Victorians affected by problem gambling each year.
Today's package of reform represents a profound step to keep people safe.
Under the proposed reforms, all poker machines would require players to use an identification card and nominate how much they want to spend. Players won't be able to put more than $100 into a machine at any one time, down from $1,000. By mid-next year, all clubs and pubs will have to close gaming venues between 4 a.m. and 10 a.m. And games will also be slowed down. New machines will spin at a rate of 3 seconds per game, about 1 second slower. The changes have been welcomed by gambling reform groups, but the introduction of the most significant changes is subject to consultation with the industry.
When they say we're going to consult with the industry, that really is like consulting with tobacco on health concerns. No, just regulate them.
It's important that we get the policy settings right so there's no unintended consequences that then the regulators are grappling with to look at what do we do next.
Some of the measures have already been imposed on Crown Casino by the regulator.
They're implementing, though, mandatory carded play by the end of this year. So that will apply to approximately 10% of all the poker machines in the state and give us that really important test bed.
But there's no timeline on rolling it out more broadly.
It needs to be done properly, not in haste. It needs to be done properly. I think there's no dividend for anybody if you get this wrong.
Anna Bardsley wants the reforms to go further, but she's happy to see changes being made.
Finally, we are talking about the people being harmed by gambling as opposed to them being the problem.
The move comes as the federal parliament grapples with reforms to online betting, something the Victorian government says it's watching closely. Natalie Whiting, ABC News, Melbourne.